Thank you very much, Mr. Mike Smith, my colleague and friend Michael Keenan, the federal member for Stirling, the Mayor, my fellow Australians. This life-saving club, Surf Life-Saving Club Scarborough, has been going for, I'm told, 79 years, which makes it one of the oldest surf life-saving clubs in our nation. And I'm delighted to be here today, and it's particularly important to note that in a couple of weeks' time you will have the honour, I think, for the first of probably 3 or 4 years of hosting the Australian Championships here. And I think it's wonderful that after a number of years on the East Coast they have come to the West Coast. And I am sure that the club and the surf life-saving movement here in Western Australia will be magnificent and very generous hosts. And I wish all of you well as you participate in these wonderful events, marking surf life-saving as one of the great Australian institutions. And I well remember when the national leadership of the movement came to see me a couple of years ago and drew my attention to the fact that in 2007 we would mark the centenary of surf life-saving in this country, and I immediately said that the government would do all it could to support it. We agreed that 2007 should be declared as the year of surf life-saving in this country, that we have provided $1.5 million to support a range of initiatives to celebrate the centenary, including Between the Flags, 100 years of surf life-saving. As Mike mentioned, we provided $10 million in May of last year to establish the Australian Life-Saving Academy, and the government has also provided $5.8 million under the National Recreation Safety Program to allow Surf Life-Saving Australia to deliver water safety programs aimed at reducing the risk of accidents and drownings. Now that's the financial side of it, and that's good, it's important. Everybody needs money, all voluntary organisations need resources, but the really good news about surf life-saving in Australia is that after 100 years of existence it's as strong as it's been. There was a period, I think, when people wondered about the continued support of the community, but that was a few years ago, and over the last few years surf life-saving has, for a combination of reasons, enjoyed a resurgence of support, a resurgence of involvement. Mike or one of his friends was saying to me out on the beach that they're noticing a return of the 30 to 40-year-olders. After having got perhaps not so fit during their 20s, they've decided to get very fit, and it's something that I very, very warmly commend to all of you. But I suppose of any audience in Australia, talking about fitness is probably more redundant when you're talking to a group of people connected with the surf life-saving movement than any other group in the Australian community. But it is an iconic Australian organisation. When you think of surf life-saving, you think of Australia. It's one of those things that when you go around the world, people associate with our country. And I think it's terrific to celebrate organisations that have a particular Australian characteristic about them. And the surf life-saving movement is certainly one of those. And I agree with Mike that it's an organisation that does build character, it does build good citizenship. The involvement of the young, the Nippers movement, is almost something with its own iconic status, and the way in which those who've been surf lifesavers all their lives, when they become parents, put time back into running the Nippers, and even those who aren't parents do the same thing. It is a wonderful example of an organisation that is constantly renewing itself. In a society like ours, no government can do everything, no matter what its political colour. It can't. And indeed, it's not very good at trying to do everything. It's good at doing some things. But you really do need, as part of the national cement, you need volunteer organisations. And when I think of volunteerism in Australia, I can't go past the surf life-saving movement as a selfless example of people who give up their own time to look after others. And in a way, that's what volunteering is all about. And the surf life saving movement is a metaphor for volunteerism in this country. And the lives that have been saved, the happiness that has been preserved for families, the recreation, the enjoyment, the sense of community, the sense of family, the character building, the idea of service, the idea of accepting that a certain amount of discipline and training is needed if you are to achieve goals. All of those things are bound up in the surf life saving movement. And on top of that, it's just so Australian. And that gives it a very, very special character. So I hope 2007 is an opportunity for all Australians to honour the contribution that all of you have made to our nation, all of you have made to saving lives, and in the process having a lot of fun and keeping healthy and enjoying the beautiful Australian beaches and the beautiful fresh air. And I'm happy to be back here in Scarborough with Michael, and I wish the club great good fortune and great success, and through it thank the entire movement for what it's done for our nation over the last 100 years. Thank you.